Humberto Builes. I am a member of the Senate of the Colombian Republic. I am also a businessman in tourism and popular tourism. I want to particularly thank the panel members because it is quite valuable for Colombia that Jaime Alberto Carval, the president of Cotelco, has been able to provide us with the opportunity to hold his assembly, the UNWTO assembly in Colombia, and I want to thank all the authorities that have been present here and the three panelists. I have really been enriched by your presentation. The fifth commission of the Congress, which is the commission that is related to tourism, and I want to invite all my fellow citizens and all the other delegates attending this meeting from other places of the world that we should join our voices in order to ask the government to use this tool. I was far from imagining that I would be able to receive such important tools so that our undeveloped countries could move forward. An example, precisely the last panelist, when he talks about tourism and community tourism. 9 years old, about 9 years ago, the Parque El Gaitero was established nearby Medellin, and I realized in doing so that people were telling me that it was one of my follies, but now I must tell you that I receive 40,000 tourists from Medellin with just by paying $2. They can go there and they can go even overnight for $4. I am a business person and I have other entrepreneurial endeavors, and this is really a profitable one. Maybe one of the poorest districts of the regions of the world, where there's a lot of violence, a lot of crime, and my children, myself, we have been victims of violence in this region. Out of 2 jobs that were generated through animal husbandry, now we generate 200 employments in agro-industry and 100 jobs in tourism. So there is almost full employment in this region, and the change has been radical, almost with no violence today. So we have to welcome this type of tourism, and I give you this to illustrate my point as an example. And also I want to thank the panel members who have talked about the environmental factor that has to be taken into account. It is quite right that the industry is concerned about these 2 aspects, particularly the environmental component and also the social component. We have to think about the poor. Before, we used to talk about tourism only thinking about the wealthy people, that only rich people were generating income through the tourist industry. In all my years as a business person in here and in Central America and also in Honduras, we have a park for 5 years already, and it has helped to overcome unemployment and to help poor communities through ecotourism.